Welcome back everyone, I'm Val and today we are in Ayutthaya ancient city, capital of the Siam kingdom here in Thailand. So today we're visiting my favorite thing in the world, ruins. Let's go! As I mentioned before, Ayutthaya became the second capital of the Siam kingdom after Sukhothai. Sorry for the umbrella, there is a lot of sun here. It was destroyed around the 1700s by the Burmese Empire. So it was founded around the 1300s and there are still many ruins that remain here. It is UNESCO's World Heritage and it is very famous for the conic constructions or prang that are very famous in Thailand. There are still many temples left, like Buddhist temples, so as many other temples in Thailand, you need to have a certain dress code to come here, so shoulders and knees covered, their belly needs to be covered, so wearing a t-shirt and a long skirt or pants is perfect for this place because even though they are ancient temples, it is still like sacred ground, so it is still like mandatory to have a certain dress code for this. At the entrance of many of the places they give you an umbrella because the place is very sunny, just as many historical landmarks, especially in this time of the year that the weather is around 35-40 degrees every day, so they give you an umbrella so you don't burn. And it's for free, so you can take it around the park and then give it back when you go out. Remember that in many historical and touristic places in Thailand, price for foreigners and local people are different. Here in Ayutthaya it's just the same. So you can buy a ticket for the whole historical place that is around 220 baht, or you can buy a ticket for each place that you go to. Right now we are at one of the temples in the outside of the city and the entrance here was 50 baht. And depending on how you go around the city, you can go to one place at a time or buy the whole ticket for all the places. To get here, you can do it on a day trip from Bangkok, but Ayutthaya is very big, so I would recommend you stay at least one night in the place and go early from Bangkok. You can take a train from Sanphet train station and it goes straight to Ayutthaya. So you can do it by train or by van. The van is around 100 baht and it's around an hour and a half trip, so it's very easy to get here. The majority of the things or the ruins that you're going to see here in Ayutthaya ancient city are temples, Buddhist temples. So when you check Google Maps, it's going to say what something. Everything that says what is a Buddhist temple. So what is the Thai word for temple? So whatever the name is, it was or it is probably a temple if it has the word what before. It's a different kind of temple like the ones you're used to since they are ancient and all of that. So when you see them, it has like a different structure, but they are still Buddhist temples. So that's the majority of the ruins you're going to see, especially in the outside of the ancient city. So if you are brave soldiers like we are, you can go around the whole city by foot. Like you can walk around and all the landmarks are relatively close by in the center and you can go under 40 degrees of weather by foot. If you don't want to, you can take a tuk-tuk. The only thing is that remember that in Thailand, tuk-tuks like try to charge you a tourist price. So just bargain with them. They are very used to that, to the negotiation. So it's like, okay, if that's too much for you, like propose another price and they can agree or they cannot. It's not true that you cannot take tuk-tuks in Thailand. You can just negotiate with them. If not, you can do it by foot. Come on, we are brave soldiers. If you decide to stay here for one night, which is my advice and recommendation, because even though the city is not that big, it's big enough. So it can take a whole day. There are a lot of cafes and restaurants around to eat. They are at very good prices, just like everything in Thailand. Sorry for my sweaty face, it's 40 degrees of weather, so just enjoy the view and not me. So there are a lot of restaurants and cafes, there is food, drinks, everything. It's at very good prices. You find very nice places. You find street food places as well. That street food in Thailand is very good. It's fine, you're not gonna get sick or anything, don't be scared. It's very good. You find all of that around the center, around the city, but also on the outside. If you stay close to the center, it's gonna be a little bit more expensive than if you stay just outside. But the difference in prices is not that much. So it's fine whether you want to stay here or not. There is no public transport though, so you will either have to rent a bike or use Grab. That is like the Uber in Thailand. So to move around here, you will need something like that. So after all that walking, we thought it was a good idea to come to a market here because markets in Thailand are just the most amazing thing ever. But sadly, the market is closed. This time of the year, night markets are actually more common, so maybe it's open at night, I'm not sure. So I guess that's all for today's video. I hope you enjoyed everything you see today and you put it on your bucket list for your next trip to Thailand. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any of my content. Bye! See you on the next one.